Welcome to the 2022 Sell-Side Technology Awards winners interviews. Now I'm joined by Robin Hasson, Product Manager for TLM Reconciliations Premium at SmartStream, which won the Best Sell-Side Reconciliation Platform category in this year's SST Awards. Welcome, Robin. Congratulations to you and to SmartStream on yet another award for TLM Rex Premium.
Thanks, Victor. It's great to have it again and much appreciated. It's always well.
Good. Okay. Now, Robin, to start our conversation, we need to acknowledge that SmartStream is by no means the only provider of REX technology and services to the capital markets. And yet it continues to rack up these wins in Waters Technology's various awards, both on the buy side and of course on the sell side as well. So what is it about SmartStream's REX offering and the general services that it's offering its clients that you believe differentiates it from other similar players in the market?
Good question, Victor. Yeah, you're right. There are many different vendors out there at the moment. I think one of the key differentiators that we see is the level of control you get with the product. A reconciliations product isn't just about matching data. It's about enabling compliance, dealing with audit and regulation, and particularly managing exceptions as they occur through the system. So it's a coupling of the matching and reconciliation at its heart with the wider set of capabilities that you need to satisfy the business across different domains with flexibility and so on. So that's I think why Premium has been so successful.
Okay, good. Now let's drill down a little bit into the kind of the functionality within TLM Rex, and we can't talk about TLM Rex without talking about the embedded Affinity observational learning functionality that has become part and parcel of it. What are the practical benefits that users can reasonably expect on the back of on this Affinity AI kind of based technology?
Well, if I may, just one moment on what it is actually. So Affinity is a supervised machine learning service that will learn and replicate user activity on the system, so it can automate the creation of manual matches. Critically, that does happen, not just exactly as the users would do, but it comes through not as a black box, but it comes through with an explanation. So when we get the predictions from the AI service, the business see not only the prediction, but the explanation of how it works. And it's all a fully integrated part of a standard matching cycle. So there's no external calls out or anything. So that's kind of what it delivers. It delivers the same matches the users would have predicted or would have created. In terms of what it offers efficiency gains. It will obviously reduce the number of manual touch points, number of times the users need to interact with the system. That could lead to a number of benefits. Obviously, it frees up time for resource. They could do other jobs. They could maybe work on other activities, more onboarding, bringing on new business, for example. It leads to improved accuracy, we would see. And it also, critically, it will remove the need to build out configuration into the system because you're learning from those users. And particularly the key man dependencies, if you have particular members of staff who understand, well, that knowledge starts to move from the individual into the process. And it becomes an embedded part of the system so that you no longer have the risk of loss of key staff. So there are a number of benefits really, all the way from efficiency, accuracy, and potentially a cost reduction.
Good. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about TLM Rex as a kind of an offering in the marketplace and its heritage and its pedigree. It's well established and it's mature. I don't know how long it's been on the market for. I would say probably the best part of 2 decades, maybe longer. It's certainly been around for a while. And yet SmartStream, and this is the key kind of aspect to this question, SmartStream continues to enhance it as a means of addressing current and of course future challenges for its clients. Can you talk me through some of the key functional highlights that have been introduced over the last 12 months to help those clients address, what the kind of the key challenges that they are facing right now and also possibly in the future too?
Yeah, certainly. So I think it's been probably a big focus on a number of different strands. So user efficiency, user independence is a big one. So allowing users to be able to build more in the system without the IT support, be able to have more flexibility at the point of both operations and also management insight, building out reports on the fly as you need to. That's a key thing we've been delivering through the product. In the last year or so, we've been working out and delivering the ISO 20022 standards, which is a big driver across the market, as you well know. And that's a huge project across the globe, really. We've also been bringing out new modules for the likes of payments processing. We've our digital payments processing module, which has been very successful, and we see a growing need for that across not just traditional sectors, but in the neobanks and other sectors, digital payment providers and so on, where that's the growing number of transactions and volumes requires a particular capability where they need to regulate and they need a proven technology to deliver that. So a number of different aspects we've delivered into the product over the last years, in addition, of course, to AI, which has been one of our central events. Yep.
Good. Okay, so that's some of the highlights from the last 12 months. Let's talk about the next 12 to 18 months. What has SmartStream got in store in terms of new features and or functions that are likely to be drip fed into the TLM Rex Premium service product over the course of the next year or so? Well, what can you share with us?
So we can certainly, the focus on AI does not end with Affinity. So let me say that we are continually looking and improving out use cases where there's a high value return. We will be putting them into the product certainly over the course of 12 to 18 months. No question, probably in the areas of things like exception management and predicting risk, I think is where we'll be looking. Also, user experience, we expect to further improve that, make users even more independent, even more efficient in the system. And a big shift also in terms of technology. You mentioned the product's quite it's a very well established, very large product with huge capability. We're always investing to make it as modern and as capable as possible. But we'll be looking to move more towards cloud-first architectures, and we'll be looking to deliver simpler deployment mechanisms, reducing the costs, reducing the management overheads, speeding time to market, and also probably looking at things like performance and scalability through those technologies in the years and months ahead. So lots of exciting new changes to come.
Good. That's a good point to end our conversation on, Robin. So that just leaves me to thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Congratulations to you personally as a head of the business unit looking after TLM Rex. And also to SmartStream as well for yet another win in this year's SST Awards. I look forward to catching up with you in the not too distant future, and also keeping an eye on the developments around TLM Rex going forward. So thank you very much indeed.
Thanks for your time, Victor.
Good, thanks.